The Department of Foreign Affairs is set to file another diplomatic protest against China. This is in connection with the constant visibility of Chinese boats and vessels within the disputed waters in the West Philippine Sea. Assistant Secretary Charles Jose, spokesperson of the DFA, said the agency will give the protest to the Chinese embassy before the end of the week. Sam Ramirez reports.
The Department of Foreign Affairs is poised to file another diplomatic protest against China. This time, it's about the constant presence of Chinese boats and vessels within the disputed waters in the South China Sea in a bid to assert their sovereign rights over the disputed territories. This includes 2 Chinese vessels spotted in Recto Bank, some 85 nautical miles from the coast of Palawan. Recto Bank clearly falls within the 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone as provided in the UN Convention on the Law of the Seas, according to Assistant Secretary Charles Jose, DFA spokesperson.
We are protesting the conduct of sovereignty patrols by Chinese vessels on Recto Bank. In accordance with UNCLOS, the Philippines has exclusive sovereignty rights over Recto Bank or Reed Bank. No other state is lawfully entitled to assert sovereignty or sovereign rights over said area.
Jose further explained China is conducting sovereignty patrols around the disputed territories in the sea.
Difference, no, when just passing by, you're just exercising your right of freedom of navigation. But it's a different thing when you have a constant presence, even though you're moving, but you're constantly there in your effort to exercise sovereign rights.
Since 2012, Chinese ships have been spotted roving around the disputed waters. Intelligence reports say the most recent one was recorded just this August.
We're talking about the pattern. There's a emerging pattern of Chinese presence in the South China Sea. The frequent passage of Chinese vessels in Recto Bank is not an innocent exercise of freedom of navigation, but is actually done as part of a pattern of illegitimate sovereignty patrols in the Philippine EEZ, pursuant to China's unilateral effort to change the status quo in the South China Sea.
DFA is set to give the protest to the Chinese embassy before the week ends. This would be the 20th protest of the DFA. Earlier this year, the Philippines has also protested the reported reclamation activities being undertaken by the Chinese government over some reefs in the Spratly Islands. DFA has also filed a protest when Chinese vessels blocked a ship contracted by the Philippine Navy tasked to deliver supplies to Pinoy troops stationed at Ayungin Shoal, also part of Spratly Islands. For the People's Television, Sam Ramirez.